Welcome to my channel, Stephanie's Laralyn. I'm going to do a booktube newbies tag. Is that even what it's called? Booktube newbie. I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, booktube newbie tag. I'm just going to preface this. This video is probably going to be extremely bad quality and probably not very coherent and intellectual. However, I'm still going to try. So, let's start with number 1. Why did you start this channel? I started because I'm just always talking about books to anyone who will listen, and it's getting a bit ridiculous at this point and nobody really listens to me anymore. So I wanted somewhere where I could talk about my favourite books and scream about my favourite books, and yeah, just talk about all the books I'm reading to probably no one, but I don't know, I think it'll be fun. So number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? Honestly, not much. I don't know, I guess obviously new opinions and stuff, but other than that, I don't know, I'm kind of basic I'm only starting to get into books, so well, that's not true, but starting to get into books a lot, so I'm starting to read all the booktube favorites, if you will. So yeah, I don't know if my opinions will be very new and unique, but I don't know, I guess I can just bring my great personality, 3, what are you most excited for about this new channel? Like I said, literally just getting to talk and scream about books and mostly just listen to myself speak. But why do you love reading? The most obvious answer is obviously escapism, but I don't know, I just love when books are written, well, certain books are just written so poetically, and it's literally magic on a page. I don't know, it's really hard to explain for me, but I like the fact that I can learn about loads of new different worlds and stuff like that, but also I learn a lot about relationships and people and certain things I wouldn't learn on a daily basis, different types of, I don't know, engineering or something. That's a stupid example, but stuff like that I wouldn't go out of my way to find the information. Yeah, but other than that, I don't know, I just like the way I can use my creativity and my imagination when I read, even though I'm not really using much creativity because it's already written out for me. But anyway, yeah. Number 5. What book or series got you into reading? I'd say definitely, I only started reading really a lot quarantine this time last year, and I started reading, like I said, I started watching booktube first, and I started reading all the YouTube favorites and everything. So probably it would have to be, I don't know if you can see, but definitely the Throne of Glass series, Sarah J Maas, love her. I am Sarah J Maas trash, I am. And then another series, I'd say, I say series instead of book because I prefer series, and I've always kind of read miscellaneous books the whole time for my whole life. But definitely Throne of Glass, and then the other one would be The Raven. I don't want to knock everything. The Raven Boys, definitely. So, how am I gonna even do this? These two series, 100%. They definitely got me into reading, and I adore them. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I'm not really sure. Like, I guess probably trying to articulate my thoughts on books, because I'm not really the best with saying what I'm trying to say. And most of the time when I'm talking about favourite books, all I do is squeal and scream and make incoherent noises and sentences. So probably that, trying to make sense of my opinions and so other people can understand my opinions and thoughts. Number 7, when did you start reading? I've always enjoyed reading books. Like, I used to always go to our library in school, in primary school, and yeah, even out of that then, I would just always, whenever I was in a shop or whatever and I saw a book I liked, I'd get it. So I've always really liked reading, but like I said about 4 times by now, I started really getting into reading quarantine of last year, and I just started reading so much, like obsessively. I think a lot of people read, well, if you read, like a lot of people read a lot of books over the lockdown and quarantine and everything, because, you know, escapism. Yeah, I guess I've always loved books, but now my love has just gone to another level and I'm so happy about it. I think, I don't even know what number we're on anymore. Where do you read? I think, yeah, that's the next one. My favourite places to read is probably, I read a lot in my bed because I read a lot before I go to sleep. So yeah, I read in my bed, and then I also read at my desk sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes. And then another place that I love to read is in my kitchen. I have windows all around my kitchen, so the like sunlight comes in the morning time, and it's so gorgeous, and we have little chairs in the corner, so I love to sit down and read there. It's so peaceful and nice and silent. It's great. And then the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Now see, this one, it used to be when I read just like random books I would find interesting. Most of the time it was like romances, but you know, kind of YA romances. It was mostly YA books. Yeah, romances and stuff. And then I really liked sci-fi, YA sci-fi I guess you could call it, or dystopian books, so things like Divergent and The Hunger Games, yeah, those types of things. But now I think my taste has kind of changed a bit, obviously because I'm older and stuff, and I'm after figuring out that I like books more and figuring out, you know, finding booktubers and stuff to watch that have good recommendations. So like most of the time now I read mostly fantasy books, and kind of fantasy books, but also that can mix from YA to new adult. But also sometimes I read some romances. But yeah, I think fantasy is my favourite. I think that's it. I think that's all the questions. So, thanks for watching this video. I know it was probably really, really short and probably made no sense. I'd say it was extremely chaotic and all over the place, but that's me, so. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I already said that, but subscribe if you want, and hopefully I'll have more videos up. I don't know when, that will be. But I am planning on doing a lot of vlogs, and Mr. Impossible, the new Call Down the Hawk, I don't know if you can see that either, but the second book in the Dreamer trilogy from Maggie Stiefvater comes out. I'm pretty sure it's next week, so I'm going to be doing a vlog rereading probably The Raven King, and then also Call Down the Hawk. And then I don't know if I'm going to pre-order the Mr. Impossible, or if I'm just going to wait for it to come into the shops and buy it then, or if I'm going to read it on my iPad. So I guess we will all find out together. Okay, that's the end of my video. I hope you liked it.